Welcome in, everybody. Today we're racing Daytona International Speedway. This is the GTX Spec series, and we qualified for just 5th place. We're in the number 15 Roush Racing Mustang. Car's tuned by me, and in hindsight, it was not the greatest tune. Looks like we're actually starting at 4th. I don't know why it's at 5th, but off to the usual Daytona start. I really wish we had a rolling start on this track. So it looks like we got an RX-7 up front, followed by the BMW, another Mustang, and then this Ferrari next to us here. As he comes flying in. Sable toaster. Bold strategy. Don't think we see him for the rest of the race. We are, however, going to do battle with this BMW up here. G-Sus. It is definitely sus. He was sus the entire race. Really gave us a hard time. He pretty much struggles on every corner and has a speed advantage on the straights, even against the Mustang, which is surprising. He pulls away even as I draft him. And he's going to brake super early. Way early. Throws me off my line. And I try to get around him, and for some reason he thinks he needs to start bumping into me. Maybe it's a little bit of Forza glue, but he was kind of doing some weird stuff. And then, I don't know if it was my bad tune or what. I don't know if I needed more downforce, but for some reason I couldn't keep it straight, or couldn't keep it stable around that corner. He overshoots the corner, throws me off my line again, but we're past. We'll see if we can hold him off for a little while. We can hold him off at least until the straight, where he gets a drafting bonus, and he also has the speed bonus anyways. So he gets by us, brakes super early, brake checks us again right here. I don't know what the deal is. We were definitely going the right speed for that corner. Accidentally get in front of Pencil here, who passes us like it's nothing, and continues on. Really hard to keep this car stable around these corners as I get a warning for avoidable contact. Kind of difficult to go 3 wide on the corner there in this game with the controller. But either way, they race into the corner. Jesus is not willing to give up the lead, so he ends up flying off the edge there. I mean, the guy overshot like almost every corner somehow. There I thought maybe we'd be seeing the last of Jesus, and me and Pencil would speed off towards the end of the race here, but I continue to struggle with this tune. This is actually one of my favorite cars in S-Class, so I don't know why I was struggling so bad here. So here I'm trying to kind of go down the middle of the lane to force him on the inside or the outside. He takes the inside, slows down way too much. I don't know what's going on here. He's way too slow through this corner. He gets squirrely, spins out. I don't believe I make contact right there. And that'll be the last we see of Jesus, thankfully. As we speed it up here a little bit, let's see if we can't catch up with Pencil a little bit. Sounds like one of those nitro-powered RC cars. Fast forward into the pits here. Guys, please like, comment, subscribe. We're at 93 subscribers right now. Really trying to hit 100, and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. We're going to have a wide open chance at the bus stop, and as you can see, we take it much more smoothly. as we have another Mustang coming up behind us. We lost a few positions going into the pit stop. Master Uwe, or however you say his name, is much faster than us. He gets around. We're going to try to draft him, but we end up running out of gear here, so I kind of just back off just a tad.
3 more.
He goes just a little bit wide. Right about now, I'm thinking, okay, we're going to have a good race. He says sorry. I'm not sure why he said sorry. That was perfectly clean. Didn't mess me up at all. So I hit him back with a good race just to let him know. And then he's just going to pull away pretty much. This is a fight for podium. If I can get past this guy, then I can get a podium. And I don't normally get podiums. I'm usually a 4th or 5th kind of finisher. And so here's the final lap. And Master Way is pulling away from us. He's got 3 seconds on us. At this point, I'm just trying to keep I Love Slim Jim away. He's 3.7 seconds behind. Don't want him to catch up and overtake us and end up in 5th place. It's kind of funny how if you're racing and you have the track wide open, you kind of, I don't know if this happens for you, but when I'm racing and I have the track all to myself, for some reason, a lot of the times I will run slower, I'll screw up more. If I have somebody in front of me to kind of play off of, it almost makes me a little bit faster. I'm not sure exactly why. It could be like because we're jockeying for position, we're a little bit more attentive or whatever, but it's just kind of like this weird thing. Like as soon as Master Way starts pulling ahead like this, I just start falling behind. You'd think that I'd be running a fast lap now, but I'm not. And just kind of thankful that I Love Slim Jim never had a chance to catch up. And so that'll finish this Daytona race, and we're going to be rolling on to the next one. We started 4th, ended 4th, and kind of ended up right where our best lap time would put us. No penalties. GSUS lost 10 places, and Pencil gained 13 places. So kind of a strange little intersection there. All right, and now we're on to the Nürburgring. We're doing the sprint circuit, and we're in the Miata. So, looks like we're going to start in 8th place here with a bad qualifying lap because I joined this race a little bit late. So, this is the C-Class hopper. It's one of my more favorite hoppers. For some reason, a little bit slower cars are a little bit more fun for me. C, B, A, S class and touring cars are pretty much my favorite lobbies to be in. And for some reason, I ended up downloading a tune for this car. I don't know why it has 20-inch tall wheels on it, but I would never put that on this thing. It's got to be some kind of a way to hack the tuning on this. There must be some kind of a benefit for putting 20-inch wheels on because this is one of the top-rated tunes. Of course, turn 1 is always a shit show. We kind of make it around a little bit before getting pushed off. Watch out for 20 valve. This guy's a wild one. And this Porsche or whatever that thing is in front of us. Interesting driving line there. Oh, these guys are fucking off as we try to sneak through the inside. We're going to thread this perfectly. That never happens, but up into 4th place here. So we started at 8th, and now we're in 4th. Off to a phenomenal start. The Miata is just such a balanced car. You get just a tiny bit of rotation in the rear through the corners. It's just the perfect amount of slip. And just a very enjoyable car to drive. A car that I would never own in real life, but in this game, it's a fun car. We're hoping to make a move on this S2000 right here, but he's having a bit of a issue going in there. We're going to speed up here, catch him at the end of the straight. We're going to try some outside-inside move on him. Try another outside-inside move, but he's hugging the inside. We're going to get him on one of these outside-inside moves. And here comes 20 valve. This guy must be all power. He must not have upgraded any kind of suspension or tires or anything, but this guy was all over the place. Interesting line there, buddy. Luckily we get no penalty. We're going to try to pressure him a little bit right here. Perfect. Off into the sand pit you go, but speed up a little bit. Now we're on the last lap. There was only 4 laps in this race. Finally going to have the track kind of open to ourselves. See if we can't put down a fast lap time. We need to beat a 1:45.442 and keep it clean. Spreading the throttle there into turn 2. As we come into turn 3, we kind of screw it up a little bit, but I'm trying to set up this corner right here, which I've been struggling at. I'd say that was not too bad. But we are 3/10 down. Keeping it a little bit conservative as we finish up this race here. We have Sox fan behind us. He's 4.1 seconds behind us, so not too worried, but really don't want to screw this up. This is about right here where we end up. Our split here is about 0.3 of a second faster, so now we're starting to make up some time. And this chicane always screws with me. Alright, let's go. We're about 0.8 of a second faster. As we cross the finish line, we ran a 1:44.615. Perfectly placed in 3rd there. We're up 5 spots. No penalties. As we finally get a podium finish here. And that's going to wrap up this video. Just a couple of quick highlights here. If you are liking these highlight videos where I kind of just narrate over a couple of races that had a little bit of interesting interactions with other racers, please like and comment, subscribe, tell me what you thought about it, and we'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Take care.